All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. You may recognize my guest. It is JR from JRC Visa Consultancy. Offices in Cebu, Dumaguete, Manila.
Correct.
Anywhere else? Those three, right?
For now, yes.
For now, yeah. So we're going to ask today about some of the myths and misinformation about visas and stuff here in the Philippines. Stick around.
Gio, let's go before it's too late. Time keeps slipping away from us. Keep living like this. Away from us, away from us.
All right, thanks for coming on, JR. It's great seeing you. It's been a couple of years, I believe.
Yeah. Likewise. Welcome home.
Thank you. Yes, it feels like home. It really does. By the way, we're at a place called Nemo Brew here in Mactan, Lapu-Lapu. If you're wondering where we're at.
Very nice place. First time to be here.
It is, yeah. Pickleball courts and everything. So we'll just kind of jump right into it. I got some questions that I think there's a lot of misinformation or maybe kind of a myth on. And I think one is people think, is it true you can stay in the Philippines forever just by extending a tourist visa?
It would be a no.
No.
It's not forever.
It's not forever. Okay.
Because forever would mean indefinite.
Right.
So if you're going to stay here, then it would be indefinite, it would be forever. But the tourist visa will be up until 3 years already.
3 years.
Yeah.
And then you have to exit.
And then
can
come back.
But at any point, you never know. Philippines could change it. So it is better to get into some kind of a long-term visa.
Exactly.
Right.
And also, it's important to take note that our immigration laws was established way back 1940.
Uh-huh.
So that is something that might change.
Right. That's a long time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anytime soon.
Yeah, right. Now, do you really have to leave the country every few months? We already answered that. Just every 3 years.
Yeah.
But you do have to go to immigration about every couple of months to extend.
Every 2 months, you're going to do your extension.
Extension.
No more 6 months.
And then you need an ACR card on your second extension, I believe, right? Can immigration deny your extension if you've never broken any laws or anything?
Yes.
They can. Have you known it to happen?
Yep.
What would be like some reasons
They've
they could
stayed
deny?
here too long
Too long.
on tourist visa.
Right. I've known some people who have started to get questioned
Yes.
by immigration. So again, better to start looking into something long term.
Yeah.
Which you can reach out to JRC for that. Is it true that marrying a Filipina automatically gives you permanent residency?
No.
No. Can you explain the marriage visa?
The marriage is the first part.
Okay.
Applying for the permanent residency is the second part.
Okay.
So both of them should be done.
Right.
Like if you're married right now, just today, for example, if you're gonna be married,
Okay.
you're married, yes.
Yeah.
But are you a permanent resident? No.
No. And she has the power. Right? And actually, every year you have to sign, or how does that work? Yearly, you have to do a check-in, or
Once you've been granted with 13A spousal visa or
Okay.
any spousal visa in the Philippines,
okay,
you need to do is annual report.
okay,
That you need to check in with immigration, update your records, for them also to update their database on their system that you're here, you're not abroad, so on and so forth.
Now, is it true that at any point, let's say you had a big fallout, maybe you don't break up, but maybe you just have a big argument, she gets angry, goes down to
Oh, wow.
immigration, can she cancel your visa?
Yes, she can.
She can. And then what? You would have to just start all over again?
Yep.
Okay. So, honestly, probably better, that should be your last resort visa. If you can, a retirement or is a much better visa,
Yes, because of its independency.
right? Right.
Because 13A spousal visa is still dependent on your marriage.
Sure.
But, marriage can go rough,
Right.
can go up and down. It could be sweet tonight.
Yeah.
Tomorrow might be another thing. We'll never know.
Right, that's right. All right, now, can foreigners legally work online on a tourist visa?
Online work, as long as their company is not registered here in the Philippines,
Okay.
that is still okay now.
Okay. No dealing with pesos, no having Filipino employees. but the salary is coming from the U.S.
Mhm.
going into a U.S. bank or something like
Correct, yes.
that. Okay.
As long as the company is not fully registered here in the
The
Philippines,
Philippines.
so they're still out of that aspect or regulation.
Okay. Now, will buying a condo make you eligible for residency?
No.
No. So you could buy a condo
On tourist visa,
on a tourist visa, but it doesn't give you any special privileges other than
no.
owning the condo.
Yeah. Other than owning it,
Right.
then owning a condo or a property here
Mhm.
and your visa are two separate thing that you need to deal with.
Okay.
So you need to deal one over the other.
Okay. Can you own land if you're married to a Filipino citizen?
No.
No.
But you can inherit it if your
Inherit.
spouse
Okay.
passed away ahead of you.
Okay. But half the time the foreigners are twice as old as their Filipino partners, so usually not going to happen.
There are cases that I know,
There are
but
cases.
very few.
Very few.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Is it true that visa agencies can guarantee visa approval?
No.
No.
But what they can do is to actually give you
Mm-hmm.
an assurance, or up to some extent they can actually make it in order
Mm-hmm.
because they already know what
Sure.
immigration is asking for,
Okay.
what is the government office looking for.
Okay.
So they can actually help you navigate it to be approved,
okay.
because they would never know, like, what if you have a pending police record from your country.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That goes beyond the control. But for the Philippine side,
Right.
having an agency is an advantage.
Right. They can walk you through and just
They can handhold your hand. Hey, change this wording because it
Right.
might be like not appropriate for that.
Right.
Especially if you're executing illegal documents here.
okay. Because if you submit something incorrect, it can really push back the time to just have to start all over again.
Yes. Or worst case scenario, it may be the cost of your denial of your visa application.
Right. So, again, an agency certainly helps. Can you be denied entry simply because you visited the Philippines too many times?
Yes.
Can. Okay. So, but there's no way of knowing. It's just kind of a
Let's put it on this instance. You've visited so many times in the Philippines, but sometimes you need to be
Mhm.
as a foreigner, you need to be like really be on your foot when you're about to enter the Philippines. I've known
Yeah.
several guys already. They're coming from a long flight. They freak
Right.
out in the immigration, in front of the immigration booth. Then what
Yes.
happened?
right. Yeah, they can be denied. So
They-
always be on your best behavior
Exactly.
with the immigration.
And apart
Yeah.
from that, there could be like pending complaints against you
Sure.
that can go
Yeah.
to NBI, to the local police records here in the Philippines. That could be sort of your grounds as well.
Can a Filipina just let's say you're dating a Filipina and she says, you dumped me and I'm gonna go complain to immigration about you now.
There are possibilities, yes.
And how does that affect you, even if you really didn't do anything? I mean, couldn't she just make anything up? Or
There are cases that they can, but
Okay.
you know what? There's still due process.
okay,
Immigration can just not let you in and not ask from your side.
okay,
That's the reason why you'll be given like
sure,
you'll be notified, and you'll
Okay.
be given a time frame for you
Okay.
to like reason out.
okay,
Like we encountered one issue that someone complained,
Okay.
and he was being sent with a notification
okay,
like, this is the complaint and you are actually required to explain yourself in the next
Okay.
15 days.
oh,
So there's still due process.
sure,
So don't worry too much, okay?
okay, I'm okay for now.
Yeah, because that's a very realistic
Right,
situation here in the Philippines.
sure,
I know you guys like let's just put it this way.
mm-hmm,
The Philippines is different.
mm-hmm,
And I think it will also be different, the same with other countries. We have pros
Okay.
and cons, we have culture differences.
Okay.
We have those. Let's just think about it that you
Mhm.
may actually be an American going here, but
Right.
sometimes you need to be patient.
sure,
You need also to adopt
yeah,
because it's a different place here.
It is, yeah. You have if you don't have patience and you're not going to adapt, it's going to be rough for you.
It is.
Does having a return ticket always guarantee you'll be allowed into the country?
It will not always be your guarantee.
Right. But by the way, you do have to have a return ticket showing you're leaving within 30 days.
Within 30 days.
Immigration asked me this time around too.
Ah.
So, can immigration officers ask to see proof of funds or onward travel?
Yes, they can.
They can. How about funds?
Yeah, they can.
Yeah. But usually with foreigners, they usually just assume, I guess.
They have, the immigration officers have been empowered and they have this authority for them to decide
Sure.
in the booth if I'm gonna let this foreigner
Right.
come in or no,
Right.
because they are actually being tasked to protect the country.
Sure.
And I think it's the same concept as well as other immigration officers
Right. Right.
in other countries.
Yeah, I agree. If you overstay by just a day or two, is it really no big deal? Do you still need to extend, or can you just go to the airport? What happens if you're a day or two over?
Records wise, it's a big deal. Why?
Big deal.
It's already on the records of the immigration.
Okay. And it stays there, huh?
It stays there.
Okay.
Dealing with it or resolving it, like updating your stay or validity of your tourist visa, 1 day or 2 days, you just need to pay the fine.
Okay.
So paying the fines are no big deal,
Okay.
but having you on the record is a big deal
That's a big deal.
because it's an immigration violation.
Right. So a lot of people, I think a lot of tourists will think, it's just a day or two. But if repeated, it could be a problem down the line.
That can be a ground for denial for your tourist visa extension.
Right.
Because come to think of it, when you run a country,
Yeah.
and if there will be someone like, hey, will not follow your rules,
Mhm.
what will you do?
Yeah. You could deny them. Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly. Okay. That's good to know. I didn't actually know that. In fact, funny enough, somebody actually just emailed me like 2 days ago and said, hey, I'm a couple days late. Is it a big deal? Should I just go to the airport? I said, no, you need to go to immigration and pay the fine. And yeah.
Yep. You just need to do things right here.
Right, exactly. Can you leave the country to reset your tourist visa and immediately come back?
That is still a gray area for now. But there are people who have done it, and
Okay.
there are people who have not done it.
Okay.
Case to case.
What's the safe thing?
Maybe a week.
A week.
Maybe.
Okay. So really, it's not advisable to just fly out and like within a few hours later be flying back. That's not advisable.
That works before.
It's worked, but you never know.
Let put it
Right.
this way. When you ask one question, you've been here in the Philippines for years already.
Yes.
You asked one question, 5 different people, you get 5 different answers.
Right, right. And you go with maybe the middle one. You never know which one's exactly right.
You're doing the average, high and low. Like, okay,
Right.
I would go for this one.
Yes.
But the analogy is, if you're gonna be entering into airports here in the Philippines, when you're about to enter the country,
Yep.
you've been dealing with different immigration officers
Mm-hmm.
with different characters,
Yep.
same direction, but different interpretations.
Yes.
Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Is it true that retirees don't have to worry about Philippines taxes?
On their pension, yes.
Okay.
But if they will be doing business here,
Right.
they are obliged to pay taxes on the income derived within the Philippines.
Okay.
For example, you're setting a dive shop.
Right.
You're setting up a dive shop, you have the retirement visa, you run the business, it's making money, you need
Okay.
to pay taxes.
You need to pay taxes because
Um,
you're generating the income here
exactly.
within the country, and it's a business
Yep.
here.
You having some apartments, having it for rent, you're generating an income to the within the Philippines.
Right.
You need to pay income taxes
Okay.
and business taxes.
There seems to be also a lot of people. I guess I don't live here anymore, but vlogging here. If you're living here and vlogging, even though your income is coming from the U.S. Google and it goes into a U.S. bank, is that considered?
That is still on the talks right now because they have actually there's a lot of social media influencers right now making
Sure.
money, and the Philippine government is exploring for
Right.
them to be tax them appropriately.
Right.
So that's still on the talks.
Right. That's really that opens up a lot of gray area because how long are they here? Like how long
Yes.
before they're considered? Yeah, I would imagine. Okay, can foreigners open a bank account on a tourist visa?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I have explored that because I have been receiving different answers
I opened one on a tourist visa a while ago.
long ago.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I did. I was on
That's
a tourist
good.
visa.
Because my sister works in a bank, and their bank says no.
Right.
Yesterday, I asked 3 banks. One of them says no, 2 of them says yes.
Okay. This is again where the Philippines, where you might get 5 different answers, right?
Different locations, different banks.
Right.
So we just tested the waters. But they have their parameters.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, like one question, five people to ask,
Right.
5 different answers.
Even sometimes the same bank, but different locations.
Exactly. On
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
I did one yesterday.
Yes. Is dual citizenship available to foreigners who live in the Philippines long enough?
No.
No.
It will be available for foreigners who have contributed like in sports.
Okay.
They naturalized because they wanted to be part of the Philippine team.
Does pickleball count?
If there will be
Joking.
someone like probably, because having the dual citizenship or citizenship for foreigners would involve us being a law being passed.
Sure.
So it's not really a simple process. It will go to Congress.
Right.
It will be approved by the president, and then you'll be a citizen in the country.
It's a big process.
Yeah.
Can you start a business on a tourist visa? I think we said no. All right.
You can be an investor, but you cannot run the
invest.
business.
Can't run it. Okay. And you can't be employed, and you can't.
Yes.
Okay. Are visa rules applied the same way to everyone, regardless of nationality?
Yes.
Okay. What's the biggest myth you hear from expats that simply isn't true? Is there a biggest one that you hear?
Well,
Misinformation?
I've seen this statement more often. Like, you can just stay here on tourist visa on your lifetime.
For your life, yeah.
Let's define tourist.
Right.
Tourist is a temporary visitor.
Right.
And that is actually that's a gray area right now. Here's how the Philippines have set it up. Yes, you are important to us, to our economy.
Sure.
Because you're putting in money, you're consuming goods, you're circulating, you're generating economic activities. But then
Right.
again, I think just what Thailand did, they're now cleansing. They're now actually
Yes.
like, hey, you
Yeah.
need to separate the good apples and the bad apples, and we would just
Yeah.
wanted to have the good apples.
And with good reason, yeah. Because,
So
yeah.
if you have the chance to be on a permanent residency, then do that. If you have served the U.S. military, do that. It's a very good preposition for you to have a very low visa deposit.
Yeah.
And if you're married to a Filipina, don't just stay on a balikbayan.
Right.
You can also explore the spousal visa.
Okay.
And if you have some funds available, really, there are still visa options that you can explore.
Okay.
So don't stay on a tourist visa.
Get onto the long-term visa.
Yeah.
Last question here. What's one piece of bad visa advice that keeps circulating maybe on YouTube or Facebook?
I keep on hearing this. I've known someone who has been separated with his wife and still
Okay.
keeping his 13A.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
very
it-
risky.
But wouldn't she have to? Oh, she would actually have to go and say
There are cases that they have not reported it.
they have not reported it. Okay.
But if there would be someone that can report it, that is where the problem starts.
Okay. So if they find out that they aren't living together, they're separated and they're not together anymore, then you could be in violation of
Immigration rules.
immigration rules.
That is ground for blacklisting.
Okay.
And while you are investigated for that particular immigration violation, you will be detained right now in an immigration facility in Cebu or in Manila.
And they are not nice facilities, I can tell you. Yeah.
It's not a place that you wanted to be,
No.
honestly.
no.
And you'll be waiting there for months. It's not weeks, it's not days, while they're actually mapping out your paperwork for you to be deported back.
Right.
So blacklisting and deportation is the thing that you really need to avoid here.
And I heard you still have to pay your fees.
Yes, you get penalized.
So even while you're sitting in that detention center, you're still accumulating fees.
Yes.
And
They will
Yeah.
they will actually take a look at the record. When did you actually separate?
separate. Okay. And then you owe all that back plus penalties plus
Yes.
fees while you're sitting there.
Yep.
You may never leave.
So if it's 10 years, then be better prepared for it.
Yeah.
It's a really bad visa advice, honestly.
Okay.
Why not do the right thing?
Exactly. Guys, that's it for today's video. The takeaway from this video is get onto a proper visa. Contact JR at JRC Visa Consultancy. I've known him for a long time, and that's who I've used throughout the years. So I will put your information in the description and also the pinned comment. Thanks, JR. I appreciate you coming on.
Thank you. Thank you,
All right.
Gio. By the way, I would like to inform your
Yeah.
subscribers as well
Sure.
that we have actually launched our real estate services.
Oh, okay.
So we are now the first visa agent in the Philippines
Wow.
looking after you.
Wow.
So if someone offers you a property,
Okay.
we say, hey, we're gonna talk to the seller or the agent.
Okay.
Mind you, we are the only one looking for you here.
Wow. Okay, that's an extra benefit, guys.
Visa agent and your real estate buyer's agent here.
Fantastic. Well, thank you, JR.
Thank you, Gio.
Okay.
Welcome home.
Thank you. Yeah, yeah it does feel like home. It really does.
Come on, come back
Yeah.
here.
Maybe.
Bye, guys.
Southeast Asia calling me instead. Bangkok nights and Bali shores. Sick of dreaming, want something more. Pack your bags, don't hesitate. Gio, let's go before it's too late. Time keeps slipping away from us. Keep living like this. Away from us.